People with OnlyFans, have you ever been randomly recognized in public? If so, what happened? Obligatory not me, but my cousin-in-law works in porn. We all went out to dinner and this kid who couldn't have been more than 20 years old was at the restaurant with his mom. He keeps eyeing my cousin all shy and doesn't really know what to say, probably didn't want to mention in front of his mom where he recognized her from. Eventually cousin and the mom were in the bathroom. Mom nicely asked cousin to take a picture with her kid, and she agreed. If only mom knew, laughing my butt off. Recognized a guy who works at my doctor's office from his cosplay account, where he also happens to post risque lingerie photos from time to time, which I did not consider when I asked him about it. Rip. Hi, I'll have a private session and can you please book me an appointment for Thursday? Saw a high school girl I always thought was hot 10 years later at a strip club. Had a nice polite conversation, then she asked if I wanted to dance. Yes. I got my first lap dance from my first kiss. It was kind of awkward to be honest, but we became friends again after, so that was really cool. I worked with a nurse who was a high-level administrator and a bit of a hottie. Her husband was an attorney who helped set up porn sites for one of his clients. We were at a conference once and after a few drinks she admitted that her butt was a banner for several of the sites. I'd never been to them before, but when I looked at it, it sure looked the shape and color one would expect to be hers. Tame photo and just the one. The next time we got drunk she told me the same story. Was almost the reverse of what original poster was probably going for here. Maybe she wants to show it to you personally. Of course she did, but I had better at home. Well, this blew up overnight. Of course, the one time I'm not trying to be funny or cute I get a ton of karma and awards. Best thing to come of this though is my wife found this thread before I woke up. I'd never told her the story before, but your comments have made her blush and beam. Thank you, kind strangers. Attaboy. His butt is nice, I can confirm. My wife knew a co-worker who was fired for filming herself fingering herself on a vacant hospital bed for her of account. Someone saw her work badge and reported her. When everyone found out, over half of the staff knew who she was and some of them signed up to her of. I'm a nurse and honest to God I don't know how that woman had time to do that. But if she was dumb enough to leave her work badge on, that raises a lot of questions. Regular at my bar years ago was in Burning Angel, years and years ago. I never mentioned that I recognized their work. Not of or me, but I saw an ex on a random porn site once. I asked if she knew or not, since she was an early childhood teacher and it could have cost her her career, and she made out it wasn't her. It had her full face and her tattoos with some of her stuff in the background though, so I think she knew the video I was talking about and got embarrassed or something. We slowly stopped talking after that. I remember going through my history about a few weeks later and the video was taken down. Mad respect for not clearing your history. Clearing your history? Y'all don't use incognito tabs? Forget that mess. History of all your porn is useful as. Just have 2 browsers installed, so if you use Chrome then have Firefox for all your porn. That way it can't randomly show up when Googling normal stuff with other people around. It's easy to delete it all too. This is the way I've been doing it for many years. Chrome for normal use and Firefox is more like Fireslut to me because it's just the porn browser. I never clear my history. I dare people to look, dare I say. Yeah, that's always been my thing. I don't care, you know that I watch awful crap. Why are you snooping through my search history? Yeah, I went out with a girl whose ex posted a bunch of naked photos of her online as revenge. She hated the fact they were online. She had no choice in the matter, but this was in the days before it was a crime to do it, so she just had to accept the fact. I think she did get some taken down, but they would just reappear again. This is why it is a crime now. Actually, the only people I would pay to see naked are people that I know. Yes, I was recognized at a modeling event I worked. The guy was also a model. I had the misfortune of working next to him the entire time, where he begged me to pay me to watch him masturbate in real life. It was weird. Edit. The begging was weird. I did not watch him masturbate. I'm going to need that guy's number. For, research reasons. Totally not trying to start a side hustle, just watching guys whack it. RIP your inbox, I guess. Not sure, but I saw a crush I had in high school on Pornhub a while ago. Surprised the hell out of me, and I haven't talked to her since she graduated, before I saw. My blood runs cold, my memories have just been sold. I have been recognized one time by a guy at my favorite coffee shop. He was actually very nice and not creepy, which was awesome. I did send him a picture of my tits with a mug in front of a joke later. How do you bring that up without being creepy? I enjoy your work, maybe? I honestly wonder that too, but that's the closest thing to a non-creepy comment I can think of. Proper adult humor. I one time swiped on Gabby Carter on Tinder, AMA. There's a girl I work with, the intentionally gives out her of info where she works at. She did it at her prior job as well. I think it's either to control the situation or for the added revenue stream. But it spread like wildfire in a place that employs 1,200 people, and I'm shocked she still works here. I have a former coworker who jokes about starting one and having me give it out at where I still work used to work. I'm not sure she's joking, though. I almost asked her if she wanted me to spread her around online to maybe get more revenue. But then I just had a realization that she could do that if she wanted and stopped caring about it. As someone that works in marketing and PR, my first thought was it'd be more advantageous for her to get you to spread it. If she does it, it's advertising and makes it seems less fun and exclusive. If you do it in whispered corners or DMs, it seems scandalous and more fun to be in on a secret. It's the same reason secret menus are fun. If McDonald's starts advertising the McGangbang, it loses some of its luster. If I was her, I'd get 4 to 5 guys that I know who run in different social circles and get them to drop it like some sort of big secret and then give them a cut. Create a private promo code kind of thing where each guy gets a movie title, and then they tell their friends, I've heard she really likes Steel Magnolias, and if you message her about it, she'll drop some exclusive content to you. Then she'd know that each person who messages her about Steel Magnolias was a referral by Todd. Eppin' Todd. What a bro. The McGangbang? Tell me that is a joke, and I am getting swooshed right now. Or is this a real thing? Edit. Holy crap, it is real. Get a McDouble and a McChicken. Split the patties apart and put the McChicken in the middle. Guaranteed to please the drunk person that ordered it. I speak from experience. My boss told me about it when I went on a lunch run for everyone. She asked for a McGangbang and I thought she was coming on to me. I was so confused. Got one for myself and it's so effing good. Just a guy, but I heard it's hard for women to get started on it now because of the crowd, so some will put their link on their Instagram or Facebook. Became oversaturated really quickly. Yes, once when I was visiting Dallas, a guy came up to me and said he recognized me by the shirt I was wearing. I had worn the shirt in a public nudity shoot I did. It was creepy because after he said hi, he followed me around the mall. I managed to lose him in a Forever 21 laughing out loud. I hope I never experience that again. Sounds like a creepy situation, but Forever 21 is probably a great place to lose a guy. Supposing it's like seeing someone you know at an adult shop. You both know why you're there, yet you can't tell anyone you saw the other there without explaining why you were there. Because everyone gets horny sometimes. I was behind the counter at an adult shop when a relative walked in. He eventually had the courage to ask, "So, you work here now?" "No," I told him, "I'm the owner." Never saw him again in, or out, of the adult store. I had a guy recognize me. Thankfully he was pretty chill. He low-key followed me for a bit, then split ways, then sent me a message on of saying he saw me. And that was it. Half of my family know what I do, found out, but almost none of my friends. I imagine it would be awkward if someone actually came up to me and started talking about my line of work laughing out loud. Do you think it's possible you have friends who know but don't bring it up because it would be awkward? There's been a few times where I've been hit up by other guys on Grindr being like it's you, but it's only been a couple instances. Mine was a specific fetish account, and 99% of my people were not local and spread out across the world. I think there's maybe like 4 people who are local of my 800 followers, so tiny percentage. There was one time where a guy was really inspecting me at a gas station like he was trying to figure out who I was behind my mask. Makes me wonder laughing my butt off. I've recently quit 3 months ago since quarantine is ending. I got vaccinated, and I can go back to work. It was fun at first but lost its charm quickly and became low-key stressful. I'd feel really bad and guilty because some of these guys would get really obsessed and parasocial, and I didn't want to encourage this kind of unhealthy relationships. Made me feel kind of scummy to be honest. Found out I do not have the heart to hustle and that's okay, haha. I've never actually been recognized, but I've had guys I'm talking to on the platforms I work on think that I'm someone they know, and I have to convince them that no, I'm not that girl from Arkansas that you know on Facebook. Not exactly, but I did recently have a subscriber asking me to sex, which was then followed by him disclosing that he actually knows me and was a bit embarrassed. I told him he had nothing to worry about and in general I'm a very sex-positive person. He then revealed who he was and was pleasantly surprised it wasn't an ex or something, just an acquaintance who I had met a couple times and overall is rad guy. I have a couple friends from real life on my page, but same deal, as long as they are respectful I'm happy to have their support. Okay, I'm an out-of-the-loop 30-year-old mom. Can you explain to me what the of page looks like? Is it basically like an ig with friends/followers only nude pics and videos? Like that, but with paid subscription tiers and pay-per-view content. Tiers? Like you can see my toppies but you don't get to see my butthole pics unless you have the gold package type tiers? Yes, more money more content is generally how it goes. Recently in my day job I had a new client who I was having Zoom meetings with, and she was adamant she knew my voice. She keeps bringing it up every week, asking if I have done radio, podcasts, VO work. She keeps joking she will get to the bottom of the mystery somehow. I started making erotic audio for women and built up a pretty solid following during subsequent lockdowns last year. After she brought this up I checked my Patreon subs, and she subscribed to me 9 months ago with her work email. I honestly am just waiting for the penny to drop. Edit number 1, holy crap, this blew the F up. Thanks to all of you have subscribed on Patreon, we'll say hi to you all soon. For everyone messaging about how I got into this, I will write a little update here later on with some links and general advice. I don't want to spam the comments, but if you want to hear me, just check out the links in my profile. Pornhub is a great place to start for free. She keeps bringing it up every week, asking if I have done radio, podcasts, VO work. She keeps joking she will get to the bottom of the mystery somehow. I'm betting this is just her way of letting you know, it's a little too on the nose. Username. Ah. Checks out. Who does that crap with a work email? Same type of people who plug in a random USB stick from the parking lot. Silently unplug USB. Without safely removing. You monster. Trust me, they didn't safely insert it either. You should record some fictitious version of the situation and release it on your feed, see if she puts it together. No answers yet, so I'll chime in. Other way around, I recognized a girl at a party/rave that I'd seen in professional but alt/amateur style porn, just nude photos, not actual sex acts. She could tell I recognized her, I'm sure. I just said, I love your work. We became friends. Friends, or friends? Only friends. Friends for only $2 per minute. They would need $4. I live in LA. I saw a very famous MILF porn star sitting at a cafe. It made me do a double take. Left her alone because she seemed to be on a first date with a dude, and I didn't want to ruin the date. Edit. Okay, holy crap, inbox is blowing up. Thank you for awards but don't effing give them to me. Go donate money to the Veterans Hospital or some other charity. I'm not saying who it was. There aren't that many MILF porn actresses and I honestly don't know her name off the top of my head. Thank you for all the jokes. You guys made me chuckle. Oh my god, I love that video where you take 3 dicks in your butt at once. Oh well, have a good lunch. Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. Might have just been her stepson. I was in a public bathroom at a urinal, next to a guy. I could see he recognized me, but couldn't quite place me. He looked a couple of times at my face. He then glanced down at my dick. Alter Edward. He suddenly exclaimed. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.